I'm Niall Horan, I'm 16, and I'm from the Mullingar in the Midlands of Ireland. I want to be like big names in the world, like Beyonce and Justin Bieber is a perfect example. I've been compared to him a few times, and it's not a bad comparison. I want to sell out arenas and make an album and work with some of the best artists in the world. Today is the start of it all. If I get through today, it's game on. Alright, Dublin.
What's your name?
Niall.
Niall what?
Horan.
Why are you here today?
I'm here to be the best artist I can be in the world.
And Niall, how old are you?
I'm 16, Louis.
So, are you like an Irish Justin Bieber, yeah?
I reckon so, I suppose.
Is this going to make you really popular at school?
Yeah, I suppose, Kate, yeah. Oh, yeah. I gotta change my answering machine. And now that I'm alone, and cause right now it says that I can't come to the phone. And I know it makes no sense, cause you walked out the door, but it's the only way I hear your voice anymore. It's what
I think you're adorable and you have charisma. I just think that maybe you should work on it. You're only 16. I started out when I was 15. I didn't make it till I was 23.
I think you're unprepared. I think you came with the wrong song. You're not as good as you thought you were, but I still like you.
Yeah, you know, you're obviously adorable. You've got a lot of charm for a 16-year-old. But the song's too big for you, babe.
Niall, I think you've got something. I think people would absolutely like you, because you're likeable.
Would you say?
I think people will like him just because he's likeable, not because he's Irish, you know what I mean? Niall,
People will like him because he's likeable.
Shut up. Simon, yes or no?
Well, I'm going to say yes.
Gerald, yes or no?
I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say yes.
So now, Katie, he needs 3 yeses.
I want to give him a chance.
Can I just say that I agree with Cheryl. You do need more experience. And by the way, just if you're likable, likableness is not going to sell records. It's talent, and you have a seed of it.
Go on.
Of course, you're in. Don't let us down.
He's got charm. He's got
He
something.
hasn't. He has.
Megamind is back, and it means some serious business. I didn't say serious, I said serious business. So welcome back, your host, Louis Tomlinson.
Oh, yes, it's back. And it's as mega as ever. That's funny because it's called Megamind and I made a joke. I'm your host, Louis the Tomo Tomlinson. Let's kick this stuff off. Our first competitor is Liam Payne. So Liam, this question's from Tay. If you could eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would you eat?
Chocolate.
Why?
Because, oh God.
Why?
It tastes chocolatey.
Okay, this question's from Katie. If you were to compete in the Olympics, what would be your event?
I would run lots of miles.
How many miles?
Well, I would run 100.
Okay, I'm gonna have to accept your first answer, which was Harry Styles. Okay, this question's from Emily. When was the last time you cried? Ooh, I'm very sad.
The last time I cried was probably today when we got something wrong in rehearsal. I wasn't very happy about it, but I carried on anyway.
This one's from Taylor. If you were a girl, who would you date in the band?
Louis the Tomo Tomlinson, because he's quite funny.
Interesting choice. This one's from Leona. Funnily enough, Liam, not Leona Lewis. What is the one thing, get it, you couldn't live without?
The one thing
Smiley face.
The one thing that I couldn't live without is Louis.
I was saying there was a smiley face on the sheet, but I admired your smiley face. There it goes. If I was to look in your refrigerator... Oh, I've started, so I'll finish. If I was to look in your refrigerator, fridge, what would I find?
You would probably find some milk.
Strange thing to find in a fridge. And your time's up, I'm afraid. But well done, Liam. You've been very sexy. Our next competitor is very, very cool. He's called Zayn. Let's see how he does. Okay, this question's from Tay. If you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would you eat for the rest of your life if you could eat it for the rest of your life?
Chicken.
Why?
Because it tastes good.
Interesting. This one's from Katie. If you were to compete in the Olympics, what would be your event?
Javelin.
Javelin, why would you throw javelin sticks?
I don't know.
Weetabix. This question's from Amelie. When was the last time you cried? Oh, God, I'm upset. But I'm not really because I'm your host.
Last time I cried, probably watching a film.
What film?
Actually, it was a documentary.
What was the date of the event?
25th of January.
I think you're wrong because that was last year. This one's from Taylor. If you were a girl, who would you date in the band, not including yourself? See you later.
Um,
I'm gonna have to push you for an answer really quickly.
Harry.
I'm very cross about this. Leona, what is the one thing you couldn't live without? One thing is funny because it's the name of one of our songs.
Music.
No, and your time's up. I'm not gonna accept that answer. So unlucky. What can I do? Okay, we're just getting the information through for the winner. This is my earpiece. It's not really there. This is my earpiece. It's really there. Okay, and our winner is Liam Payne. Wow, I'm proud of that boy. He's damn cool. Yeah! Join us next week for some more mega fun. Woo! Yeah, on Mega Mind. You better be there.
We've been on the X Factor tour for approximately 2 months now.
Everything's going pretty well so far. We're just chilling out backstage at the minute. They look a bit new, so we're just gonna scuff them up a bit.
Do a little dance.
Do a little dance.
Make a little.
We got in late last night from the X Factor tour in Manchester, so we're a little bit tired today. Good looking chap yourself. So, who will I make this one out to, boys?
Tepig?
Yeah, I think it's Tepig. 2. Gotcha! So, how far are you on Pokemon now?
I'm not 2 years.
I set that dragon up to fly at about 2 goes back each, it hasn't come back down.
Hi, we're One Direction. This is our Pokemon dance.
It's me, Niall from One Direction.
We're on the X Factor tour at the moment. It's pretty cool, playing some pretty cool venues. Enjoying it, having lots of fun, performing to thousands of people every night.
Today we're in the O2 Arena, which is a lovely place, and we're performing here in the next few nights.
Oh yeah, woo! Come on, Louis, I'm tired of talking.
Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Just another hard day's work for Liam, you know, playing on the DS.
We mop. Anyone's got a problem? Come and solicit it.
Through the light bulb.
Sorry.
He's mine. He's kicking.
Fly.
Awakening.
Don't you wish you got me one hot
Just because I'm better than you doesn't mean you can take the mick at me, alright?
Actually, I don't know where the lads are at the moment.
We're on the roof, and I'm absolutely freezing, squeezing my peanuts off.
The lads have actually been taking dance lessons, as we can clearly see.
We're One Direction, and this is Pokemon Racing.
On your marks. Set. Go!
You heard it here first, folks. Pikachu's the winner.
practical joker in the group is definitely Louis.
I never admit defeat. Liam, you win.
So, how many Pokemon can you fit in a lift?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
God, I'm too scared for it. Yeah, running riot, bit of mischief here and there.
We've had quite a lot of funny things actually on stage, like we do a few things like the word game where you have to throw a random word into your little speech to the crowd. So it's been like things like shower cubicle. Yesterday was winkle pickers. It's a bit random to shout to 9,000 people, but still.
First single. The next question is from Celine, and she wants to know.
What's happening, Celine?
She wants to know if today was the last day of my life, what would we do?
Shadow.
So, Niall, what do you think, mate?
Right. Well, I think if today was the last day of my life, I'd go to Nando's, I'd play my guitar, and I'd drink some tinnies.
What about you, Liam?
You're right, Louis. I think I would go back to Dudley and just have some fun with my friends in Dudley, and I could meet up with them via Facebook and Twitter.
What about you, Zane?
I'd say, what's happening?
What about you, Harry?
I think I'd probably just like drive my car, and just pass my driving test.
Shadow Bank.
Sounds great if you ask me.
So right last night, just love to be here. Just if it was myself, I'd just love to eat mashed potatoes, new babby taters, baked potatoes, roast taters. Just have dinner. It was great.
What's happening?
One Direction.
Narita.
Ciao, Anarita. Come stai? Party time.
The first question is from that fellow over there with the purple quiff.
Nice.
Cinnamon.
How long does it take Harry to do his hair?
About 2.6 seconds.
Really quick, actually.
Oh, really? Oh,
It's
interesting.
Yeah, she goes, shh, shh, shh. Yeah, that's exactly
Every single time.
Is that the technical term for it?
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
It's called a shoo.
They teach me how to Dougie.
Teach me how to Dougie.
You farted in front of Simon Cowell. That's genius.
I think what makes Niall beautiful is his nice blonde hair, his Irish accent, and his carefree personality.
Yes.
Carefree
Liam,
personality.
good answer.
Right, you sit there.
Liam, shut up. I'm trying to do an interview.
Whoa, that was painful. Oh, need me straight in the head.
That was my arm.
Whatever it was, it hurt me.
I think you bit my arm.
Hello. Is this the doctor? It's easy. All you have to do is follow the phone. 1, 2, 3, 7.
Good looking chap yourself. I'm Harry and I'm from Cheshire.
Oh, you're doing this one?
Hip thrust. Oh, here we go. Give it some, yeah. Arms down. Here we go. Arms down again. Bring it low, low.
No, you've missed it out,
low,
Blue.
Low, low. Bring it back up for the head. Oh, 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 oh.
Stop! Him up. Anyone's got a problem? Come and listen. Strike a few poses like such as. We're it. Ooh, nice one.
We could all get naked.
Shall we?
Now, ladies.
It's close to me.
One Direction.
Pop.
He's talking shit. I'm the real deal.
Sorry, Mum. I'm Liam. Potato! West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spend most of my days. Chilling out, maxing and relaxing on cool, non-shooting some people last time. With a couple of guys, they were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared. She said,
Assume that equals better equations. We must do subtraction of your clothes. Me and you got a date tonight.
Loud, loving life.
Yeah, buddy.
Let me have a go quick.
Have like a big hood up.
I'll tell you that.
So it's done.
About 12.
20.
Freak.
You're watching Muzu.tv. I'm with a band who don't need any introductions. I'm not even going to give them one. It's One Direction! Oh, okay, now, before we kick off, we've just been talking about the many accents of One Direction. And Niall Horan, of course, is from Mullingar, right smack in the middle of Ireland, and he's been affecting a really good London accent. So, Niall,
good.
Hit us up there, come on.
Well, mate, just here we are on Muzi TV, do you know what I mean? We're just chilling out, going on the Late Late Show tonight. Got my mate Harry here from Mullingar, do you know what I mean? He's going to show you how to do an accent, you know what I mean?
So here's Harry from Mullingar. How are we getting on, Harry?
Yeah, I'm alright, Ed. I got the train from Dublin Sligo and stopped off in Mullingar. And then been drinking a couple of tinnies with me.
With the boys.
With the boys.
With the boys?
Yeah.
You sounded vaguely Jamaican there, but I thought it wasn't bad either.
Killing it.
Alright.
Fair enough.
Joe's coming.
Joe
Dolan.
We do know that your Irish isn't bad either.
Lola. Oh yeah,
Go on.
too.
Conas Tom Gama, agus tú féin?
Tom Gama.
Yes! Not too bad.
Doing the bed.
Doing the bed. Doing, okay, it's going to be like that,
I'll just plug my horn.
Oh, right. Of course, One Direction, you guys, I suppose, are probably the big success story of the X Factor. So let's start there. If you're looking at the contestants this year and somebody will be the ultimate winner of X Factor, what would your advice, Harry, be to somebody, whoever it is that wins?
We think a massive part of it is to just remember like where you've come from and just kind of know who you are and don't get caught up in it all and start believe in your own hype and stuff. Remember kind of what you are and just kind of stay grounded a bit.
Okay. Now, would you say the same?
I would agree. And when you're on the X Factor, just enjoy yourself. And when you do come off, as Harry said, keep grounded. And when we went back to the X Factor last week, it was a big eye opener to us. Like showed us where we came from and we knew everyone and stuff. And it's good to go back and stuff.
Okay, excellent. Now, Lou, I didn't skip across you there, mate. Of course, I'm coming to yourself next.
Thanks,
Tell me, from the X Factor this year, is there anybody that One Direction would love to collaborate with?
Little Mix.
Yeah,
We love Little Mix. I think I don't know who's going to win this year, but I think they're going to be the big name out of this year's X Factor.
Yeah. Is that just kind of groups sticking together, or do you genuinely?
No, it's not. I think there really is a gap in the market for them. I think they're really cool, and they're already the furthest girl group ever to.
Well, on that, I suppose if you want to say the big girl group at the moment still remain Girls Aloud. Like Liam, do you reckon they have the potential to go as far as say Girls Aloud have gone?
Yeah, I think they do because they're a little bit different. Like, they haven't gone for that whole look that Girls Aloud, which is kind of smart. They've gone for the normal kind of everyday stuff.
Girl next door.
They turn up every week. They haven't got high heels on, and they're not dressed up to the nines. They kind of just turn out everyday girls. So it's brilliant.
And they still look hot as well.
Yeah, they're kind of like a girl version of us. They're just
yeah, that's what I know.
Like they're the girls that we'd go to school with. Looking at them, we're kind of the boys that you go to school with.
What do you think, Zane?
I think they're great.
Yeah. You're in agreement.
Yeah. Zane loves them.
Well, obviously, I mean, is there anybody in that mix that you kind of, you'd like to collaborate with particularly? Anybody that sticks out for you?
Any
collaborate?
duo collaboration.
And the nature of the collaboration,
Not
maybe.
necessarily. I just think they'll mix it cool.
It doesn't have to be a singing collaboration. It could be a collaboration of love.
Yeah, Ben and Jerry. I know what you're getting at, but I'm just saying they're cool.
Okay, fair enough. Listen,
chips.
Apart from the X Factor, I mean, you've done it. You're out there now. Apart from bands in the X Factor, is there anybody that you would love to collaborate going forward?
Yeah, I think
all us lads would be in agreement with this. I think it's Bruno Mars.
Okay.
He's smashing.
He's amazing at the minute, and the songs that he's just whacking number one after number one out, and he's wicked.
Do you know what's funny? His performances are massive.
Yeah, he's sick.
I saw like another one he did the day for MTV thing, and his performance is just every time he does it, he tries to do different to what the record is and stuff, and I think that's amazing.
He's just fearless, isn't he? He's got so much charisma and confidence.
What is
he
it
loves it.
What is it that marks him out though? I mean, from his music, like obviously when you hear one of his tracks on the radio, you know instantly that's Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
He's got
so
a
distinctive. I was watching a video on YouTube the other day of he was doing an impersonation of Elvis when he was 5, and you could just tell his tone was starting to come out at even that age.
Really?
He got a great, like rocky kind of rough tone. It's very nice.
Excellent.
Cute.
Now, boys, we got various questions from various different sources. I know you know all about Sugarscape. They've got some questions for you here today. Can we start off first of all by asking about the hair situation? Jedward have come out and said that they're not happy. They're not happy with One Direction. They claim that you guys, your hair is getting bigger to match Jedward. Zayn, I'm coming straight to yourself. Do you want to respond?
I never knew this until today.
Just ask him if it goes up. Nah, man. I haven't tried to copy the hair,
What?
It's more
this
James
actually
Dean,
isn't true. Zayn has posters of Jedward in his room and he's all over his house.
Yeah.
And he takes
I
a
want
picture
to
of
be
himself
just like them.
to another
Why
picture.
have you told him?
He has life-size Jedward in his house.
Life-size Jedward?
He stands in the middle of the night.
I've got Barack Obama. He's got Jedward.
Wow, that's quite the boy group you could have going there. Jedward, Barack Obama.
And these two.
And those two. Lads, you could be looking for your P45s if you continue to incur. Saying, like, roughly speaking, how high are you prepared to go on the hair front? Like, is it...
He actually got cut today.
I actually got it cut because I thought it was getting a bit crazy. It was getting a bit tall.
Jedward.
So
Where was it?
Yeah, it was getting a
It's
bit
like
weird.
Jedward.
Yeah, it was like here.
Jedward.
So I just cut it off.
Okay, so you were a little bit worried that it was going the Jedward direction.
Yeah, I was, if I'm being honest.
Okay,
yeah.
respect that.
I think only they can do their hair, to be honest with you.
That's all.
They're the only two that could pull that look off.
I have to ask you as well, Harry, and come to yourself. So this is kind of the sensitive side of things. I know that you were seen crying on the ITV2 documentary.
Yes. Just start him again.
Are you a weeper? Are you somebody that just cry easily?
I wouldn't say I was a weeper. I just think, depending on like stuff of what it is, I think people we're only human. Like sometimes things affect you.
Like if he falls over, grazes his knee, he's always crying.
You get cut.
He's crying.
Oh, man. And what about the rest of the boys? Do they cry? Is there anybody else that's a little bit?
I think we're not.
Yeah, I get quite emotional.
We're all just normal teenage lads. Like we're not robots. We have feelings and we go through things too.
Well, I mean, like, would you cry in a movie? Like,
yeah,
Louis, would you cry?
I am
and
for that.
what movie would make you cry? Seriously, man.
Have you seen Click?
No. Any rom-com gets me. I'm not lying.
I don't think that looks that great.
I just don't. I can't. Zayn, what was that, mate?
Say what?
I'm a bit.
Are you serious?
You're not used.
You meet some serious.
That's some serious business.
Marley and Me. That's the one with Jennifer Aniston.
Yes.
I think she's hot.
Can we give away the end of that?
Lassie, man.
Lassie. Have you seen? If you're a fan of Marley and Me and you're a fan of Lassie, Bambi. That's
that is sad.
That's a hard crusher. That
Bambi.
Really is.
Bambi's a heartbreaker.
I find the Lion King quite upsetting.
First she thinks it's.
You know what I found was upsetting?
Okay, why is it?
Which one's Bambi?
Babe.
You started off.
Which one's Bambi now? Is that the one with the deer?
Yeah. Do you know what you just said when you said Bambi? Pigs can't talk. So
I thought
you're
Babe.
confused between Babe and Bambi.
Oh, really?
See, Bambi's a classic for a first date because at first she thinks it's a bit weird because she's like, why is he putting Bambi on? But then at the end she's like, and then just like, it's okay. It's alright.
I see them. There is method to your madness.
Get it.
They're a band that obviously are very close in more than one way. Lads, I've got to ask you about musical inspiration.
Yes.
You kind of said Bruno Mars. Is there anybody else that from even classic boy bands that you kind of think that's who we want to be?
Do you know what?
Well, we've actually been told that we sound our kind of music is like Pink meet McFly.
Okay.
Which we're very happy with.
Yeah.
But
So those two.
Yeah. Maybe next time we want to go a little bit.
Pink
maybe
Floyd.
a bit more scripted.
Pink Floyd direction.
McPink.
Me and Louis, right, the other day, we got a cup of teas in the morning and we were watching Biggest Boy Band's Top 50.
Oh, I love it.
You're
and literally,
fingers.
I was in bed
the whole time. I was supposed to get up and I just stayed in bed.
Yeah, we were
classic.
drinking tea.
Were you in it? Were you in it?
Yeah, we were number
18.
18.
Out of 50, that's
Good,
good.
shabby. That's all
good.
right.
Yeah.
Do you get excited? I mean, you're like
number 1 back for good. It's a classic.
Well, there it is.
Yeah.
Do you get excited when you see stuff like that and you think, wow, we're actually like
big
we're
time.
pretty big.
Big time.
It's weird to think that
you're on the.
You wouldn't kind of expect to see yourself in there, would you? Like if you're watching it.
We weren't watching it to watch ourselves. We were watching it literally like because it was just like bringing back.
Everyone
memories
loves a
of
boy
being
band.
kid,
In fairness,
like-
they hate to admit it, but they love a good boy band.
I love a good boy band.
No, well, you're in a good boy band, so that's convenient,
Oh,
isn't
thanks,
it?
man.
Now, can I ask you a question? I'm going to go right across the line here, right? I'm going to ask you about your ultimate date. Okay, now this is fantasy football time. Pick whoever you want because this goes worldwide. You know, you never know who's going to see it. So I'm going to start with your good self. What do you reckon, Harry?
So what are my options?
Your options are
Do I
the
pick?
world. There's the canvas,
Okay.
the world.
What do I pick?
You want to take someone out for a date. You want to show them a good time.
So
You
I
want to have an
pick-
interesting
So
evening.
you pick who you're taking and then where you're going
Yeah.
and then where
And
the
you're
night
going to obviously-
finishes up.
Bambi.
To
You
make
know what's
it
going to finish with
interesting.
Bambi? That's what Harry does. He shows them Bambi to get them
I
crying.
would take Caroline Flack.
Oh, woo!
And I'd go.
Yes.
Where are you going to take Caroline Flack?
Probably dinner and a movie.
Where would you take it that you haven't already?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, okay.
Don't know. Maybe I don't know.
You said all of a sudden got a little bit nervous.
There's Bambi, I guess.
Have you been out with Miss Flack?
We hang out sometimes. Yeah, we're good friends.
Have you been out for dinner? I mean, is there anything like that
We've
going on?
had dinner before, but it wasn't just us. There were
Oh, okay. Would you like to cook her some dinner? I mean, are you good? Is he good
Yeah.
cook, chaps?
Yeah, he cooks.
What would you cook her?
Fajitas.
Fajitas.
Yeah,
Louis can cook.
fajitas. Yeah, he does.
Fajitas
Good
are
fajitas.
Now, I saw also that you were flirting on Twitter, if I might add, with Dawn Porter. Is that
I love Dawn Porter. Dawn Porter is amazing.
okay? So that's somebody else you'd like to take for dinner.
Oh, yeah.
On the ultimate date. Lads, we've got to scoot across the line here because time is against us. Caroline Flack and Dawn Porter. He wants his cake and he wants to eat it too. Louis.
It's a real tough one for me because I'm a big fan of Natalie Portman. I think she's amazing.
Oh, she is amazing.
Then I think I'm going to go with Susan Boyle.
Susan Boyle, okay. And where are you going for dinner?
I think I'm going to go to the aquarium.
Oh, the aquarium, lovely. I thought you were going to say KFC. All right. Niall Horn, I'm expecting something magical
Or any
there.
other main fast food chain.
Help me out, please. Help me out.
Who we got?
That's someone cool.
I think you should take somebody Irish.
Why didn't you take Glenda?
Right, Glenda Gilson.
Way! Oh,
100%.
Glenda Gilson.
Michael Mulhurty.
Zayn Malik, you've had lots of time to think. Give me something really good here, sir.
I take Perry from them. To Nando.
Confirmation.
It's easy to get stuff out of you guys. I like that. Liam, your good self, sir.
Leona Lewis and Theme Park for me.
Leona Lewis and Theme Park. Lads, we're nearly at an end. Very quickly, we're going to have. Alright, there's only a couple in here, alright, because we're against time. Who wants to go first? Anybody?
Me.
We're going to go to Liam, alright?
Killing me.
Because he's been at the end of the line. Alright, Liam, read it out.
Two.
Minutes.
He's getting two.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, he's got a fan question. Who's from the question? Sarah McNabb, why did you pick What Makes You Beautiful as your first single to release?
Good question.
Sarah McNabb, hello. I think we chose What Makes You Beautiful because the first time we heard it was like, you just instantly thought that was the song, really.
That was the one.
Yeah.
That's it. It's an awesome song. Okay, this is our last question. This is it, our fan question. I'm going
Give
to
it
go.
Niall.
Yeah,
The Irish one.
he's in Ireland and he's on the Late Late Show for the first time. That's if you don't know the Late Late Show, it's the biggest TV show in Ireland for the last 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
Have a go at that, my friend, alright?
Right. Okay. Oh, she's from Sweden. This girl is called Emily Dahlström.
Lovely.
She's sweet. She said she's Sweden's biggest #1 One Direction fan.
Okay.
What has been the biggest and best moment of your career so far?
Alright.
Into
the camera over there now.
Being included in the biggest boy band's top 50. Before
Probably-
Madly Deeply.
Do you know what? We found out today that we were #1 in Australia, and that was an amazing thing.
Yeah.
That was really amazing to hear that we were #1. So
Brilliant. So that's
fantastic.
your highlight
really
so
good.
far. Listen, it's been an absolute pleasure to meet
Thank
all
you.
of One Direction.
Thank you very much.
I've enjoyed it thoroughly, and you're
So
just the
we-
gentleman
as
that
a
I
boy.
expected you to be.
We want to wish you a Merry Christmas and hope to see you in the new year. Bye!